Alright, everybody, welcome to my live stream. Today we are going to highlight leveling up in the Developers Guild. We just made DG member level 10, where we unlock the party feature, request upgrade, new furniture store, model room, new arrivals at the clothing store, building material unlocked, and post upgrade rewards. So let's go ahead and upgrade that. All right. Shared joy is double joy. We have a new feature, a party. And I got some new content here. Recipes for joinery, partition wall, and ceramic sink. There we go. All right. So the next one is going to be, let's see. Oh, I have enough to level up again to 11. Nice. And we have, looks like door, windows and door. A couple of new recipes again. Oceanic cupboard. Very nice. All right, so we have 20 more points before we can get unlocked home evaluation and more. And stairs. We will get stairs. Nice. Okay. So we need to go to our property in order to unlock those plots. Hopefully I have enough. 16,000. Yeah, that's gonna get expensive over time. So I got one more plot there on the side. I can either make an addition to my home. Woo, 24,000. That is all of my gold, folks. Wow. Looks like I'm gonna have to start grinding again. Planting those tomatoes and wow. Okay, so when I log off, I typically will plant the wheat here because I get +6 and +4 depending on the quality of the crop to my gardening proficiency. So if you're going to be offline for a while, that is a great way to level up quickly. If you're going to be online for a while, I would highly recommend doing tomatoes or coffee if gold is not your ultimate goal, because the coffee beans you have to pay for. The tomatoes, however, you can go to your recipes and cook tomato sauce. Now I noticed that the tomatoes kind of cook in a weird fashion. It's like a random stirring that pops up, so cooking more than one at a time can be challenging. I can do 2, but I can't do 3 of the tomato sauce at once. You'll see what I mean after I get this one off. I'll do 2 and I will show you 1 and then immediately, oh, I don't have enough tomatoes to do 2. Okay. I forgot I did not do a full crop of tomatoes. Just those couples. Couples. Yeah, I talk goodly. I'm a little bit tired, but I wanted to get this video out to you guys to show you the tomatoes. So you're getting cooking proficiency 4 every time. Now I'm going to, because I'm going to log out right after this video, is I'm going to plant some more wheat if I have more wheat. I don't. So what you do when you're out is you need to locate the gardening mentor, Blanc. I'm going to track him. And we're going to go straight to his place. Now on the way, make sure to stop at these bushes because you get a free, free. It's not going to cost you any of your axe to receive that. Now, in order to get the mandarins or the apples, then you need to use your axe. And that's going to wear on your axe when you use it. So I only hit it once in order to get the mandarin or the apple, whichever the tree is that you happen to be near. So those, unless you need the wood, if you need the lumber, then go ahead and hack away. It does not take the trees down. It only gives you the lumber that you need for jobs, for building and crafting stuff. Now, I'm only going to get the seeds. And then you'll see in my tab in the town guide I've got a quest to learn how to party. So I'm going to talk to Annie. And she called to say, look at your home, bigger and lovelier than ever, perfect for throwing parties, I'd say. Take deep parties, for instance, wonderful chances for heartfelt chats. Just open your watch and head to the party tab to send invites. Enable friend invitations, and you might even meet new faces. All right, let's start with a cozy tea party. Remember, as host, every party deserves your full attention. Make sure all guests feel, how do they say it, right at home. All right, so we will do that. But first, we are going to get those seeds we need. Another thing that I need to do is I am at the point where it's asking me to pick a new hobby. So I need to either talk to Naniwa for insect catching, Bailey J for bird watching, Massimo for cooking. I've already got cooking, so I don't know why. That must be a small bug. The other quest, I believe, after a level is going to be the pets. I can go to the pet store and get a cat or a dog. And that's going to be so cute. Looking forward to that. Let's see, let's talk to him or her. Blanc. Gardening store. And we're going to get ourselves a bunch of tomato seeds because we need those. Oops. Oh, we don't have enough money. So with $17, we're not going to be planting much, are we? Oh, goodness. Okay, I really did myself in. I'm going to need to go and sell some stuff first before I can do anything more. Instead of dragging everybody along with, I'll just tell you how I'm going to have to do that and find Albert Jr. Go and sell what I have in my inventory, which at this point in my backpack, I've got the jams, I got salads. I could make fertilizer with the weeds, but I'm not sure if I can sell the weeds for too much. But anyhow, I've got a few things that I can sell, and I'm going to do that, and then I will grind away and get ready for that party. Plant those crops that I need. I need to earn my gold back. Goodness gracious. All right. Throw a party. Friends, welcome to my party. Okay. Friends only? Well, I guess we could do everybody. Host tea party. Confirm. Create a party. Okay, I don't know if anybody's going to make it, just because I don't have a whole lot of friends in game. Go to party. Oops. Okay. Let's go see what it has in store for us. I wonder what it does when we throw a party. Does it do anything if nobody else shows up? Curious. And I've been working on my house as well. Been trying to get this oriental build. It's not looking right to me. Maybe you've got a little more fashion sense than I do. I just don't feel like I've got it down yet. I definitely don't like the pink furniture, but that's pretty much all I've got. All set. All right, so we're going to click on the arrow, and requires at least 2 players to start the party. Okay, let's try and invite. Nope, nobody else is online except Disney Nerd, and they're busy. I don't have any other friends. So I guess we can probably disband the party until I get a couple of people that I know online, just because I work graveyards and there's nobody online to party with. All right. Well, that is going to be that then, because all I need to do at this point is gather up some blueberries and do some harvesting. Let's definitely go and sell some stuff. But that is pretty much what happens once you've got enough experience, and you get that by the resident requests. Every day you get new daily requests from the residents, and that gives you experience and gold, and the contribution medals that you get is what you need in order to level up. So let's talk to Albert Jr. Sell items. Hopefully I get enough. Might as well sell those tomatoes and the high quality wheat. Apples, the mandarins, the raspberries. Hold on to the truffles. Sell that. I don't need so many branches. And if I find something that you can make on the cheap with those branches and then turn around and sell that furniture, that would be awesome. Okay, so I got a little bit of gold that will allow me to talk to Blanc and get the seeds that I need. And then I can plant the wheat. And the only real reason I think I'm going to need wheat is to cook the truffle pies. And you need mushrooms for that. I believe it's 2 mushrooms, wheat, and milk, I think? Or maybe it's an egg. I don't know. I don't have the recipe. And I haven't done it before. So we'll learn when we get there. But I do have the truffles. I've been collecting those just to make sure I've got enough to grind when I unlock the recipe. All right, let's go to the gardening store. And first we need wheat. Let's do 10 of those. That'll get us started for our log out. And we'll do 20 of those just to get us going with that. Alrighty. And I was telling you that another thing you can do if you want to level up your cooking skill is go talk to Massimo, the chef, and he has these coffee beans. You buy those coffee beans and you can cook coffee. Now those are very much like the tomato soup. They need stirring randomly, so I wouldn't recommend doing 3 of those at once. 2 is pretty much pushing it. Okay, we go to the cooking store. And you see the coffee beans are sold out because I bought my fill for those earlier, so I'm not gonna be able to get any more. All right, and I got all the recipes available. Yeah, leveling up my DG level did not open any new recipes. Now the kitchenware here, you've got the simplistic stove, the natural stove, and the industrial stove. From what I've heard at this point, it has not been confirmed, but the stoves do nothing more than the just a cosmetic. Now, I feel it would be nice if they added like a higher percentage of higher star meals, or faster cooking, or maybe even less stirring. But I don't know if that actually happens or not. This is the bookstore that's going to unlock to you later on when you get higher level. You can write books, and I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun. I can write books about cats or animals or people, fictitious or otherwise. I used to play Dungeons and Dragons, so I've got all sorts of stories I could write and share that. Here's the clothing store where Dorothy has all of her clothing here. Next to it is the furniture store. And then across from there, everybody's favorite, the pet store. I wonder if they'd let me learn. Not sure how skilled you are at hobbies yet. Please try other hobbies first. Cooking, bird watching, insect catching. Master those basics. So From what I understand, you need to have those at like level 5 first before you can get the pets, or at least have those as hobbies before you can get the pets. So that's going to be it for today. We took a look at the Developers Guild. Right now there's a winter prep going on, and I need to talk to Naniwa about the frost spore infection. So I'll do that, but I'll do that off stream, because all I really wanted to do was share with you the Developers Guild level up. I did unlock the blueprint. Animals is something that has been unlocked for me. If you come across a feeding trough, you can feed them. Like I know the ferrets like eggs, and the capybaras like tomatoes. I fed the deer, but I don't know what their favorite food is. And the alpacas, their favorite food is the blueberries. So that's where we're at. Oh, I need to go and feed the ferrets maybe, because they're hungry. Yeah, I'll have to do that later, because that's going to be enough for me today, guys. You have a great day and keep being awesome.